So wonderful. My favorite Christmas mug is one that I inherited from my grandfather that has animals on it, and it says, 3 fish, you, egrets, a bear, moose. What is it? 3 fish, you, a bear, egrets, moose, panda, hippo, nude deer, nude deer, maybe.
Nude deer. I like nude deer.
I like that
nude deer too.
So that was when my dear, lovely grandfather passed away. My dad was like, "Do you want anything from Papa's house?" And I was like, "I want that mug. I don't care what else I get. I want that mug." So hello, friends. I see that we have Kirsten and Tony with us today.
Hello.
Some of our wonderful
hello,
friends. We may have more than that, but those are the ones who have spoken up so far. We're going to let you folks make some decisions for us today. What should my next career path be? And can I get some sound financial advice?
Should I pay my taxes this year?
We are planning, these two are planning. I'm not going to really have anything to do with it. I'm just
planning is a strong word. I don't know how much planning is involved.
Yes.
Right. These two intend.
These two are winging it. Yeah.
Winging.
In the next
56 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah,
Claire's on YouTube. Wonderful. Hello, Claire.
Hi, Claire.
To write a parody of Sia's Snowman, which I was only introduced to a few moments ago, but it did sound familiar. I think maybe I've heard it and just
it was a hot TikTok trend last Christmas. So
Gotcha. Has it made it into a Hallmark Christmas movie yet? Because that's the true test of a classic.
Yeah. And you know what? It belongs there, truthfully, but it has not made it yet. I think it's a little too moody for Hallmark. They're not quite in the like bluesy, jazzy, moody Sia kind of a genre just yet. But I'd love to see it. See it.
I had never heard the song before until about an hour ago. I was doing my run on the treadmill, and I threw the cans on and played it for the entire 5K. So I played
all
it.
About you're telling us all about your
12 times.
I know.
Cans.
Nico's cans, huh? What did we sign up for?
I mean, I have been doing my upper body, but no. I listened to it 12 times in a row, and I think I've got it in my head now. I don't think it's ever going to leave. Honestly, it's quite catchy.
Probably that's
and repetitive, very repetitive.
Yeah.
So
at first, I was kind of like, I don't like this song. This song's, and then all of a sudden, I was like, I love
you were
this
singing
song.
it in your brain.
And I was coming home, I was like, and I was like, oh no, I love this song. I love it so much. Like there's this like musical snob in the back of my head that's always like, and then once he shuts up.
But the snob can never overcome the bop. It's just, that's just how it is.
No.
The force is too strong with the bop.
Danced into the ground by the bop.
With the bop.
It's like, that backbeat.
Amazing. Well, we also apparently have Aiden over on YouTube. Hello, Aiden.
What's up,
Aiden?
Maestro?
My friend.
I hope you're also having a beverage.
I was gonna say that I would write the Hallmark movie for this, but let's face it, I'm too good of a writer for that. So anyway, let's get started on this. Let's get some.
I need some genre here. I need something to work off of.
We need a genre. So, folks, suggest us some genres, and we will go with the most popular option here. The poption.
The popular list option.
I'm almost imagining like a Pirates of the Caribbean, like dun 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 dun, like.
I kind of like that. You can always sell me on pirates.
But I think it's not my place to decide. That's for
we'll throw that out as an option. We've got Pirates of the Caribbean option.
You want heavy metal? You can have whatever you want. You just ask for it.
Briefly touched on it, but I just do want to say that I was approached about writing a Hallmark movie.
And you were also deemed too good to do it.
And why are you hanging out with us?
Yeah, Tori.
Because he believes in art.
Because he has dignity.
Because I was too lazy to follow up.
Because he doesn't want to go into a higher tax bracket.
That's entirely fair.
Keep away.
Second time to a mic drop, and it might also be a pirate theme. It just might.
Nico, we did do a space pirate theme last time, remember?
Oh, so we shouldn't go. That's right. We shouldn't go pirate again.
Yeah. Okay.
We want to do like heavy metal. Like you want what do we want? What do we want?
Okay. I'm just reassociating here.
Metal Christmas on from Aiden.
Metal Christmas.
Oh, and then
Metal
says, "Oh
Christmas?
no, pirate, por favor."
Pirate.
I believe is
What about
pirate
some, like,
yes.
80s synth something?
Oh Jesus!
Ooh.
Like, should we whamify this song? You know what I mean?
Since we de-whamified the Wham Christmas song a couple of weeks ago,
we whamify.
So what if we put in a 4 like snowman?
I love it.
Yes.
Tony
Claire on YouTube said,
Erasure Human League Pet Shop Boys.
Dear Jesus.
That's a lot of words.
Claire
Is this
says
gonna become a
electric
barbershop
guitar on
quartet?
YouTube.
Oh, absolutely.
Always.
Beach Boys?
Always electric
Beach
guitar.
Boys. Now
And
that
then we sing it like Barbara Ann.
is a
Is
suggestion.
that what we're going to do?
Okay, so it needs to be in 4 then. That's what I'm getting right now.
Yes, absolutely.
All right,
Okay.
80s in 4 with electric guitar with some tight harmony for the Beach Boys. Let's do it.
Absolutely.
This is
80s
fantastic. Okay,
style
so
Beach
that gives
Boys.
What about
Nico
like what's
the
the song that's like
beginning
it
of
goes to me? Can you? I do.
And then you and me.
That's
I like that kind of a
So
groove, like,
Happy Together by the Turtles.
Na, na, na,
So
happy I can't see nobody but you for all my
That's the vibe
I
we're
don't
gonna
know
go
what's
for.
happening,
Like
but I
chunky
love it.
4/4 thing. I'm gonna mute myself for a minute and start working. I'll be back.
Okay,
Okay.
Nico's on it with the music. He's got his basic directive. 80s
Okay.
Beach Boys, Kokomo,
So we've got
maybe.
80s Beach Boys. Now, do we want to keep it Christmassy, or are we changing up the subject matter? You know, like,
That's a good question.
what do we want to do? Keeping it
Kirsten
Christmas.
says Christmas.
That's fair.
Um,
Okay, but now what kind of Christmas do we want? Because right now we're singing about a melting snowman, and I feel like we got to upbeat it if we're going to be doing some Beach Boys 80s
Right.
funness, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Should we make it about
Okay.
Olaf coming to life in the 80s?
I would totally go to a discotheque with
My Olaf
in
and
the 80s.
me, you know?
What about
Yes.
what
Frosty
about
coming back to
like
life.
we were talking about ugly Christmas sweaters. What if it's like about shopping for ugly Christmas sweaters or something along those lines? I'm going to sneeze here in a second. Pardon me.
Sneeze away. That I love that idea. I think the idea of finding the perfect ugly Christmas sweater for
Mhm.
for a party, you know, that feels key.
How do we feel about sleigh bells, by the way? Just gonna put that out there.
It's Christmas. We must have them.
How dare you even ask, Nico? Who do you think you are?
Thank you, Kirsten.
Let them
and-
ring. Yeah.
Yep, let them ring.
Sleigh bells.
Aiden is requesting
We're calling
an
them
accordion
sleigh bells.
And
SLAY.
accordion.
because he knows you can do it.
Of course.
I feel like
Aiden.
everything or many things that Nico has composed recently, he's like, it's missing something. How about an accordion? And it's made it perfect. I don't know.
It's just better that way.
You
You see,
see,
you see this finger going back here? That's just sleigh bells right now. I'm just laying down that sleigh bell track because that's the foundation. Once you have sleigh bell and accordion, you can do anything.
I mean, honestly,
ring.
yeah.
Are you listening?
I think you can. Wonderful. Okay, so Andrea, give us like the first couple of lines of the original version.
Okay.
And we'll start moving from there.
Okay, so it goes, don't cry, snowman, not in front of me. Who'll catch your tears if you can't catch me, darling? If you can't catch me, darling. So I feel like it's got to be something if you can't find me, like it's from the perspective of the ugly Christmas sweater wanting to be found.
That's fantastic.
Love that. Love that.
Reminds me of my childhood and this play I did called The Littlest Christmas Tree, where the littlest Christmas tree just wanted to go home with somebody, and I played the littlest Christmas tree.
I wanted to be that
with
in
Melody.
my
Come
early
home with
20s.
me. Yes, Snowman by Sia. Thanks.
Claire
you so much,
says
Kristen.
she's totally up for designing whatever this ugly Christmas jumper might turn out to be.
Perfect.
Yes, Claire. Oh my gosh, can it please be on the OBP like marketplace?
That's entirely up to Sarah
That would be
Bostock.
fun.
She says yes. Sarah Bostock says yes. It is
Sarah,
Tony. It
you're
is
the best.
Snowman by Sia.
Yes.
So that is the song that we are doing. Wonderful.
Okay.
Excellent. So from the perspective of the sweater, What does the sweater have to offer? What has the sweater been through in its life?
That's a great question.
Perhaps it's been discarded by someone else. Did we lose Andrea's?
Oh no.
Lost your face. We hear you.
No.
We hear you.
Okay.
We lost your face. So
all right.
do what you gotta do. As long as we can hear you, we're good.
Okay.
Is this a secondhand sweater by the chance?
It's gotta be. At least secondhand.
It has to be a secondhand sweater for sure.
I think this is one that's been handed down.
Definitely. So, okay, why isn't my video turning on? Start video.
Sometimes
to be fair,
people are too beautiful.
Embroidered by grandma, says Kirsten.
Absolutely.
Which makes me want to pull out embroidery and do it as a project while we're sitting here. If I had white paper, I'd be making snowflakes right now, just to keep everything really festive. But I don't think I have any plain white paper. That's okay. Maybe next week. Aiden says, I need a Krampus frosty ugly sweater so bad.
Krampus.
What let's do it. Let's make you're embroidering or making snowflakes, Kirsten. Either way, I'm on board. Tori will wear that sweater. And I'd love to see it, frankly.
Same. Absolutely same.
For you audience, we were briefly beforehand discussing maybe we're gonna do like a Christmas PJ party next week, and all of us wear our Christmas jammies. Whomever ends up here, we're not exactly sure what our roster will look like next week because that's a week away, and that seems like an eternity away. But we're thinking about it. So okay, some sort of embroider. She's doing sort of embroidery hand sewing over it. Wonderful. Sounds beautiful.
Can you still hear? You can still hear me right now?
We can still hear you. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, wonderful. Well,
excellent.
I'm working on the first couple lines here, and since it's "Don't Cry Snowman" not in front of me, I feel like it's got to be something about don't pass me by. You know, like don't
overlook
donate
me. Don't.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
But instead of snowman, we've got to be like referring to the person who will eventually own this. So like, do we have a person in mind that we, what is happening?
Just say, whoa, man. We're
whoa, man.
To a woman. Let's pull in a little bit of fantasy in this, because right now it's about a sweater, but let's make it about a fantasy sweater. If you were a fantasy garment, what sort of character would you hope picks you up?
That's a great question.
Well, it would be a fantasy cloak, a hooded garment. I say a bard.
A bard.
Of course, a bard.
Hooded, yes. An elf, says Kirsten. We could tie in different kinds of elves here.
Oh my lands.
I'm
absolutely into that.
Santa elves and fantasy elves.
Don't pass me by, elf girl. You know, maybe is that the direction we go?
Okay, so we have an elven bard, a lady elven bard.
Don't leave me, elf bard.
Okay.
Or it could be sing to me, elf bard. Don't put me away.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like this. Yeah, I like it for sure.
Okay. So it's an ugly Christmas sweater asking to be held
on to for another year.
Sing to me.
This is wonderful. This is excellent. I'm loving this already.
Don't put
now, just to remind you all, basically the parameters of what we've got here is we've got an hour to put together as much of this parody as we can. We've chosen our style. We're off to the races on the basic story of the lyrics.
Yes.
And we're making some Christmas magic, guys, and gals and theys and everyone here. And everyone not here who should be here. Let's face it. I'm
gonna try leaving and coming back in to see if my video works.
Okay, sounds great.
Right back.
We'll hold down the fort.
Thanks,
the
guys.
Snow fort.
Appreciate it.
since it's Christmas. Wonderful. So within the hour, we will be doing as much of this as we can. Nico, you got some wisdom for us?
I'm getting there. So far what I've done, I got the sleigh bells done, and then I threw down some drums. I got like a retro kind of shuffly, like I can't see, that kind of like tripleted shuffly feel. And
Wonderful.
then I loaded up a retro 60s bass, kind of sound like a Rickenbacker kind of sound.
Yeah.
And laid down a bass. And I did it once, and then I realized it's actually half the tempo. So instead of ba 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 ba, it's gonna be bum 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 ba da 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 da. So I rectified that. I kind of got once through the form, and now I'm gonna start playing it out. We were talking about 80s synthesizers, right? Should I throw on some like FM synthesis kind of vibe on top of this?
Yeah, that would be amazing. I think that would be great.
Let me see what I can do. I'll be back.
I'm loving all of this. Andrea, still no camera?
No, and you know what? A very old computer has been giving me some issues today, so I'm going to see if I can do it from my phone, because that might be a little bit easier.
Okay, cool.
So, BRB.
Sounds good. Tori, I know we had some issue with someone's camera the other night during the fall and didn't want to come back on at the very, very end. I don't know if you have an option to do something about that, but just
that was my fault, but no.
Okay.
I can't
didn't
do
mean
anything
to call
about
you
it.
out. I thought it was magic.
It is magic.
Okay. It's the classic. Have you tried turning it on and off? Yeah, right. Excellent. So folks, when we are done with this song, it will be polished up. We likely will not get through the entire thing today, although it is very repetitive, so you never know. But it will be available to our Patreon members, and I believe clips of it will be able to be found on our social media and various and sundry other places around the internet, just to show what we can do, which is a lot. This team is endlessly talented. I am never, ever, ever getting used to, this is not a good way to say it. I'm never not amazed by the talent of this team. All of our composers and lyricists and vocalists, just like, it's silly how good everybody is. Put it in rice. Oh, the phone sort of drying out kind of thing. Hey, we've
got it. But guess who might not have background as a result? We shall see.
But you know what? You're coordinated and Christmassy with your green background and your red sweater.
That's true. I'll give it a nice blur, so it looks a little bit more professional here.
We're making it work is what we're doing. Always making it work and working it. Let's be real.
Phenomenal. Now you get to see the full sweater, which if you hadn't witnessed is a tree full of cats.
Amazing.
Glittery cats, in case anybody was wondering. You're welcome.
Wow, what a meowy catmas this is.
What a meowy catmas indeed. It's the catmas we all wanted.
And I'm not kidding.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding either.
Cat puns, always fun. I'd say they're perfect even.
They are absolutely perfect. Better than biscuits, you know.
That's actually I love biscuits a lot, so that's a tall order.
That's fair.
In fact, I'm going home to the South for Christmas, and I intend to eat at Bojangles chicken restaurant. That has, you
better watch out
at least 3 times while I'm there, at least. Because if I had to pick one food from home that I miss the most, it's Bojangles, the finest fast food chain there is. Catmas Evergreen, that would be an interesting Christmas parody of a thing.
That would be.
Actually, it would be, wouldn't it? I'd read that fan fiction or watch that fan video or whatever.
Oh, absolutely. So now that we are back up, we've got our first line, and it is sing to me, elf bard, don't put me away. Who'll impress your friends if you can't wear me, darling? If you
I'm
can't
here for
wear
it.
me, darling. Okay.
Aiden and Chin need a big saw, Nico. Aiden is suggesting a saw, a musical saw. And some mad reverb on them 808 snares. I will say I have a very eclectic Christmas playlist on Spotify that I've built. Almost none of the standard ones. A lot of like melancholy, not really about Christmas songs, but there are at least 2 songs featuring the musical Saw. At least 2.
I want to say that I'm shocked, but I'm just not, because like everyone wants to have a successful Christmas something or other, you know, because she come around every year, and that's them royalties be coming through, you know?
Yeah, it's very true. It is very true. Wonderful. So I want someone in the comments to tell me their weirdest Christmas tradition, whether it be with your family or friends, or some random person you met on the street once and you meet up every Christmas Eve to do a thing. I don't know. I want to hear about odd.
I have a small update.
Unusual.
Oh, let's hear it, Nico.
I haven't gotten to any 808 snares or a saw. Do you mean like a saw or like a saw wave? Like a saw wave synthesis? Like which saw do you want, Aiden? Also, so far I've added glockenspiel, and I'm adding kids choir because it's not Christmas if you don't have kids choir doing it.
Right? Gotta be a little creepy.
There's gotta be something lingering in the background for sure.
So I got the kids choir going, got some glockenspiel, got some tubular bells. This is like if the Beach Boys had a really big budget. That's where we're going here.
Right.
It's got a little bit of like Feist and Mariah Carey vibes going on too. I'm not exactly sure, but
love that.
It's going in the right direction. If you want to keep throwing things at me, I'm gonna go back to it.
Wonderful.
Said mad reverb on the 808 snares, big saw. Okay, I think he means like big saw
something
synthesizer.
That I didn't know was a thing.
No, I know what he wants. I'll see if I can work it out.
Tony says they used to drive around
language, you know.
They are. It's something that I just don't. I don't know the dialect. I can maybe hang for just a minute, but then I'm out of my depth pretty quickly. Tony says they used to drive around the neighborhood looking for Griswolds, which is a pretty good tradition, I'd say.
Love that.
You serious, Clark? I've not yet watched that one this year. I should do that. I actually am slow on the uptake with Christmas movies this year. I watched White Christmas yesterday, which is one of my favorites. I was like, it's the 11th and I haven't watched White Christmas yet. I watched the Muppets Christmas Carol, which again is usually one of the first ones.
Absolute classic. Between
the best version of Christmas Story, Carol, I say.
Absolutely. And The Grinch. Those are my go-tos.
Yeah. We did watch The Grinch. Let's see. I slept through, like I purposefully put on for a nap the George C. Scott version of Christmas Carol yesterday.
Oh,
which
what
I think
a classic.
Is one of the creepier ones.
Yes, absolutely can confirm. Definitely. As a kid, terrified. We used to skip the Ghost of Christmas Past because I'd be like, I can't handle that. And nobody got time for that kind of terror at Christmas.
Yeah. Elf, Christmas Vacation, Muppet, Christmas Carol, and Die Hard. Yes. There is some sort of performance I don't know if it's in my neighborhood, definitely in Seattle sometime this Christmas season, of some sort of Die Hard musical, or like maybe it's not a musical, but it's some sort of performance, like I think they call it like a very Die Hard Christmas or something. I have not looked into it further, but I'm intrigued. I'm certainly intrigued. Kirsten doesn't really have any weird traditions, although I don't know what you might consider weird. We would give each other Christmas pajamas to wear on Christmas Eve. That's adorable. Not a family tradition, but I have to watch Nutcracker every year. I used to have Ovation TV, and they would do a battle of the Nutcrackers and play some really, really weird versions of Nutcracker. I would love to see some of those because it's kind of weird on its own. It's a little fever dreamy.
Absolutely.
And then to have even stranger versions.
I've got a nice update for the second part of our first verse.
Lay it on us.
So first verse, we've got sing to me, elf bard, don't put me away, who'll impress your friends if you can't wear me, darling. If you can't wear me, darling. And then sing sweet elf bard, I'm your ugly bae. The sweater you need, but might not want, baby. But you might not want, baby.
I like it. I like it. Okay, I'm here for it. I'm loving it.
So now we're moving into the chorus, which is on TikTok, they used to challenge you to do it all in one breath because there's really not a lot of places to breathe because it just kind of goes on forever. So it goes, I want you to know that I'm never leaving because I'm Mrs. Snow till death will be freezing. Yeah, you are my home for all seasons. So come on, let's go. So what are we thinking? Any sweater based suggestions that people can give us here? I'm really, I want you to know that I'm never leaving. What would an ugly Christmas sweater say to
something
its owner?
About weaving?
You are my weaving.
I'm trying to think of like yarn art puns.
Yes, something puns. About how you love my weaving, something like that.
The warmth of my weaving, something, I don't know.
I want you to feel the warmth of my weaving, which sounds sexual, even though it's
a little bit.
But
it's
kind of
very it's actually
what's a Christmas
wholesome,
song without a little tension,
Right, exactly. Just a little hint at it.
I want you to feel the warmth of my weaving.
Oh yes.
Well, now I'm scared.
God,
mark me down as scared and horny. Anyway, I mean like a reindeer.
This is not what I was expecting for tonight's vibe, but I'm pleasantly surprised. This is more what I was anticipating with Aiden when we were doing Unholy, and for some reason Christmas just brings it out of you,
you cannot control.
That was more deep breathing than weaving. Fair. Very fair, Tony. Hit it on the nose there.
Wonderful. I think we could work in somewhere, not necessarily here, but now I'm like thinking about yarn arts, knitting, crocheting, like something about buttons. I don't know.
Not the gumdrop buttons, though. Let's be honest.
Gumdrop buttons. Yeah.
So we've got, I want you to feel the warmth of my weaving. And then next it obviously has to continue to rhyme with the last word. So, because I'm Mrs. Snow till death will be freezing. It would be something about keeping, let's continue the warmth theme. Like on a cold night, we know that this ugly Christmas sweater is going to keep this elf bard warm.
Yeah.
Because when it do snow,
when it be snowing,
that I have to use when it be snowing. I just can't not now. When it be snowing.
As we're factoring that in, I'm going to read a couple of these traditions. Aiden made the mistake of introducing his American family to Christmas pud, and he can't not make it now. And his family recipe calls for 6 cups of booze. That's a lot of liquor.
That's a lot of liquor right there.
Claire says we always go get porridge on Christmas Eve, though the last 2 years I've hosted Christmas Eve breakfast rather than going out. Love me some Christmas Eve porridge, though. We have a similar tradition in my family, either on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. We've done it some both. We do breakfast for dinner, Brenner, and we refer to it as Yule Brenner.
Stop it. I love that. I love that so much, and shall be stealing.
Please do.
Yule Brenner. Yule Brenner for you, Yule Brenner for me.
I love it so much. When I had that, I don't remember if my sister or I said it first, or if we it was one of those moments where we came to it at the exact same time, but the phrase Yule Brenner tumbled out of our mouths, and
I love that so much.
Was.
And you know what? I'm looking at the second line. I feel like we don't really have to change it too much because weaving and freezing rhyme. So I want you to feel the warmth of my weaving. When it be snowing, I keep you from freezing.
Yes. That's lovely. That's excellent.
I do like Sarah's the mulled wine be flowing.
I do like that.
Okay. So
I will say
we have another verse that I want to get that mulled wine in there.
Wonderful. I sort of in my brain thought that was like following up to Aiden's Christmas pud comment, but now I see that it is a lyric and it works nicely.
Sweet Sarah. Me
Excellent,
too.
Excellent. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I got to take this hat off because I'm a hot-natured lady, and
It's holding all the
I'm
hot
roasting
in.
like a Christmas goose. I used that joke
like
before the audience joined us, but I needed you all to hear it. The mulled wine be flowing, the red nose be glowing.
Oh my gosh, yes. So hold on, let me just get that in there so don't forget it.
Thank you, Kirsten. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yes, wonderful. Mulled wine be flowing, the red nose
mulled
be
wine.
glowing.
When mulled wine be flowing, the red nose be glowing. Love that so much.
That's terrific. You know what I've always thought is funny? How they're like, Dasher and Dancer, and they go through it all. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all?
Yeah.
Of course you're going to recall them. That's like saying, you remember J.C. Chazez and Lance Bass and Chris Kirkpatrick and Joey Fatone? But I bet you forgot that old guy, Justin Timberlake.
Do you remember the most memorable one?
Yeah, of course I do.
Obviously we do,
because
he left an impression. Okay.
Mom
okay,
said to wish for a rich mother-in-law, so my mom said to wish for a rich mother-in-law.
That's my typo, ignore me.
It's funny, whatever it is. I'm enjoying it.
Who wouldn't benefit from a rich mother-in-law though? So
it's true.
I wish that for all of us.
Yeah. Unless she's also awful.
Fair. Hard pass on that, because then it's like manipulation, and we aren't about that business.
We're
about clear communication, self-love, consistency. Okay. I want you to feel the warmth of my weaving. When it be snowing, I keep you from freezing. Cause I'm Mrs. Snow to death will be. Cause I'm Mrs. Snow till death will be. Oh shoot, I missed a word. Now I don't know what word I'm replacing. Cause I'm Mrs. Snow till death will be freezing. Yeah, you are my home for all seasons. That's the next line.
Okay, I see where that all was now. Claire said, my mom makes Christmas pudding, and each year everyone has to wish off the pudding. You stir the pudding 3 times clockwise whilst making a wish, but you can't wish for love or money. So my mom said to wish for a rich mother-in-law.
I am obsessed. That is phenomenal. And I now want to make a wish upon some pudding for Christmas. Yeah. That sounds
when
magical.
You wish upon a pudding, that will be the Hallmark Christmas movie.
Done. Write it down, Melody. Do not forget, because we are writing the songs for that.
I'm writing it right now. When you wish upon a pudding.
So when it be snowing, I'll keep you from freezing. Yeah, you are my home for all seasons. We need to replace that, guys. Yeah, you are my home for all seasons. So this is after when it be snowing, I keep you from freezing. Yeah.
So it's got to be in that same basic rhyme scheme.
Yes.
Freezing and weaving and
seasons, freezing, weaving. Yeah. Can we fit that mulled wine?
Greetings.
Yeah, something about seasons. Greetings.
Hugo weaving. I don't know if we can get him for this.
Yeah, you are. Or yeah, I am your something. When it be snowing, I keep you from freezing. Yeah.
Careening is close. I don't know where we could. I don't know exactly how to work that in, but I'm just like, I'm free associating words at this point.
Yes, I do. The number of times I go onto rhyme.com and I'm like, what rhymes with me? I'm like, a million things, but like, help me focus.
B, key, D, fee, gee, he.
Love some gee. Love to use the word gee in a song. You can't use that enough.
I'd love a song about that. Okay, folks, we are at 5:37, which means we have 23 minutes. So let's see what else we can get through.
Yeah. I want to say something about, at every party, I'll keep them from leaving. I'll, you know what I mean?
Or
I'll barricade the door.
I mean,
Perfect.
you could barricade the door. That's how I keep people at my parties for more than a half hour. But I wouldn't recommend that for this sweet, ugly Christmas sweater.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Greeting. Take their keys.
Looks like I have to open the door, folks. Sorry. Everyone out.
Let 'em out.
Fine.
Let 'em out.
Greeting, like you're making a good impression while wearing the sweater.
Yes.
Heating.
Yeah.
The sweater
at every
heats you
party.
up. I don't
There.
know. What are we rhyming with again? Weaving and freezing.
Weaving and freezing. I want you to feel the warmth of my weaving. When it be snowing, I keep you from freezing. At every party, because you are my home, and it needs to rhyme with my home for all seasons. Da 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 da.
Don't want to see them fleeing. Keep them from fleeing. Something about that. Something right in there.
Like fleeing. I do like at every party. Or it could be, I keep you from fleeing because you're such a hit at the party.
You're popular, yeah.
Yes.
I like this.
Okay.
I want love that's not fleeting.
Outside, it's
bringing
sleeting.
in the tears. You are my
No, that was just me in general. That's not a lyric.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Noted.
Cool. I'm concerned about any potential house guests. Yours. Sarah, maybe don't go.
Yeah.
I'm canceling my flight right now. Don't worry.
Okay.
At
wonderful.
every party.
How did I make it out? I don't know.
At every party, the cheer may be fleeting, but I'm basically, this one is like, but I'm forever, girl. Like, I'm going home with you, you know?
Okay. I like this.
Okay.
If you left, I'd call it treason, says Sarah. I love that.
So
this is hilarious.
Okay. So at every party, the cheer may be fleeting, so let the wine flow.
We're get back to it. Back to the mulled wine.
Shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we're continuing with the chorus. Let's go below zero and hide from the sun. I'll love you forever. We'll have some fun. Yes, let's hit the North Pole and live happily. Please don't cry no tears now. It's Christmas, baby. So first two lines rhyme, second two lines rhyme.
Okay.
Let's go below zero and hide from the sun. Let's show off this fit girl. Maybe. Let's
fit check, Kirsten says.
You know.
Forget that's a thing the kids say. All the children's. Y'all, my earrings keep getting lost in the green screenish sort of thing. It's very weird. Like I have invisible earrings all the time, every so often. Why do I want all these garment puns? Like high loft, something about being a high loft. And
love that.
A clothes. Oh, what about like something about tight knit, and it can be like a double meaning,
a double entendre, if you will. Okay.
The fibers.
Here's a little something. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
Let's show off this fit girl. Step into the light. In me, you will wearing me, you will shine at this party tonight.
Okay.
A little cheesy, not my favorite.
That's okay. It's Christmas.
But yes, let's show off this fit girl. Step into the light. I'm your ugliest sweater. Or I'm your ugly best friend, girl. Because it's got to rhyme with girl. Sweater and girl kind of rhyme with
Aiden says Santa don't know sweater's getting hot.
Santa don't know sweater's getting hot at the ugly shop.
I've been to that Goodwill, I think. I was told that was the right Goodwill.
That's where I came out of the ugly shop.
You hush. You stop. Don't talk about my friend that way.
That's where I came out of the ugly
Don't
shop.
be rude. Don't.
Stop it.
Okay, how's this? I like this better. Okay, let's show off this fit, girl. Step into the light. I'm your ugliest sweater. We'll both shine tonight.
Yeah.
Kind of cute.
Okay,
Kinda
I like
cute.
that. I like that.
You know, it's not the best, but now we want to go with yes. Let's hit the North Pole and live happily. Please don't cry no tears now. It's Christmas, baby.
Okay.
So we need another set of rhyming.
Of rhyming.
Yes, let's hit the North. Okay, let's show off this fit, girl. Step into the light. I'm your ugliest sweater. We'll both shine tonight. Yes. Da 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 da. You know.
Give me the real ones again.
Yes, let's hit the North Pole and live happily. Maybe yes. Don't leave me at home, girl. I don't want to do girl again. Don't leave me at home now.
Don't leave me. Let's see.
Is that Nico banging away?
Oh, sorry.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm getting close. I might have something to show you in a minute.
We've got 15
I'm
minutes. 15 minutes.
Thank you, 15.
Cheers. Thank you, 15. Okay. Well, oh, I see. I was looking for my phone and you're on it. So cool. Love that.
There's that. I like this idea of like accidentally leaving the sweater behind because I do that all the time. I've lost a couple of nice jackets that way in my day. Not recently, but before. My brain's not wrapping around this one.
Yeah, I know. We need inspiration, guys.
Give us some thoughts, folks. Give us some thoughts.
We need it. So what I've got. So
don't leave us hanging like a stocking on a mantle.
Help us. Yes, don't leave me at home now. Da 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 da. It would be and live happily and something some.
Don't leave me at home now.
What's it got to rhyme with?
It doesn't have to rhyme with anything right now. So we're coming up with a new rhyme
scheme.
So it could literally be anything.
This.
Free reign, people.
Don't leave me at home now. I mean, it could be just like, let's have some fun. Don't leave me at home now.
Don't leave me. How about something like, don't leave me
let's
at
get
home.
Christmas
You'll be
drunk.
sad if you do.
Oh, love that. I was going to say, let's get, yep. You'll be sad if you do. And then it'll be,
something chimney flew.
Oh.
I love it. We need more inspiration from Clement Clark Moore in this song.
If we get too drunk now, we'll be in the chimney flue. The chimney flue. Getting a little Christmas crunk and ending up in the chimney. Don't leave me at home.
If I had
a
nickel for every time.
I'd have 1 nickel. I went to go see like a community theater play the other day. This is a side note, and somebody's bio in it was so funny. He was like, "If I had a nickel for every time I played Jesus on stage, I would have 2 nickels."
Love
it.
And
it was the Putnam County Spelling Bee, and he played Jesus in that. So
wonderful, amazing.
It was hilarious.
The cows, they go moo. I'm trying to think of like, what are Christmassy words that would rhyme?
Don't leave me at home now. You'll be sad if you do. Da, 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 da.
You need some protection in this season of flu.
The flu rhymes are killing me.
Different types of flu, but
everyone wants a V-neck while I am a crew.
You may want a V-neck, but I'm a crew.
I've drank too much eggnog. Please show me the loo. Kirsten wants something about stew, which I'm here for. I love stew.
If you drink too much eggnog, I'll be there for you.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Oh, I was gonna get
this
caught
is a
on a
supported
screw,
sweater.
but this is good. This is good.
Oh boy.
Why did I think screwdriver?
Out of it, so.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Why don't I feel audience? Like at Christmas we should call it Scrooge driver?
Do you guys want to hear what I got? I'm done.
Phenomenal. Absolutely.
Of course. Yes.
Absolutely, Nico. Step in, please.
Take
okay,
it away,
so
Nico.
just to be clear, you have to. So I've got the original here on the phone. So like the melody is kind of slower, right? And for me, you have to kind of imagine it differently. Like, hold on a sec. Like it'll be like, don't da na 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 na.
Okay.
That kind of a vibe, right? So it's
okay.
The melody is stretched out, so it might seem a little bit like disorienting at first, but
it's okay.
You'll catch on.
Got it.
Thank you.
Noted.
Noted. Okay, and it's very Christmassy. And I was thinking like those old like 60s studio orchestras where they have like French horn and tubular bells, like that kind of like, anyway, because you guys mentioned Beach Boys and that's what came up.
Yeah.
So
yes.
So we're gonna do this as like layer by layer here. We'll reveal it. Okay.
I'm so excited.
So
here at the 10-minute mark, not a
Let's
bad time
go.
to be doing this.
Yes.
Yeah, and I got through an entire verse chorus form, like the whole thing.
Awesome.
So,
and we have a full verse chorus done. So
brilliant.
Perfect.
Apparently my computer is
it's taking its
a minute.
time. It's fine. It's thinking.
Okay.
Processing.
I know. Mine
Literally.
has completely given up on me.
I don't know why it's... Oh, there we go. Okay. So,
Wonderful.
Obviously, first, we had to have... You hear that? Sleigh bells?
Yes.
Gotta have those sleigh
They're
bells.
ringing. They're
And then we went through this, like, kind of a vibe. And then the chorus has got this. All right. And then we threw down the bass line. So...
Yes.
Is it going to be like that?
Uh-huh.
What's being like that? Why is the bass not playing? This does this once in a while. One sec. I'm just going to switch this out for a different plugin.
Okay.
Trillion has the best bass plugins on the market, but for some reason, every once in a while, it just dumps all the samples, and then you can't hear anything, and you have to wait a while. And we don't want to wait, so we're going to just take this one. This will be close enough, I think. Let's have a quick listen. It's a bit crunchy. It's not as satisfying as the other bass sound I had. I'm disappointed.
Okay.
One sec. What's this like? No, don't delete anything. Oh God, stop.
No.
It deleted it. Hold on.
Oh,
This is not going the way. This is not going the way I want. The computer doesn't like funneling the audio into Zoom, so it's working extra hard here. But just bear with me, friends. Bear with me. I promise.
Just thinking so hard.
We're good. We know. There's when we're
There we
working
go.
with tech,
It's
there's
back.
always something.
Thank God for Control Z. Oh no, that is not the bass sound we want. I just want like a just a real clean old school.
I'm loving reading the names of some of them.
I just can't get over. I want you to feel the warmth of my weaving. That is by far my
Yeah.
favorite part so far.
Cool. So there's the,
Yeah.
Oh yes.
and then you gotta have Glockenspiel. And then you gotta have some tubular bells too. So like we'll skip ahead here.
I see why you said Mariah Carey. I
This
feel
is
it.
such a fun Christmas jam. I'm so into this.
And we need some percussion. Okay, we're getting there, but it wouldn't be complete without Kid Squire.
Oh, sweet little.
And some strings.
Just singing.
So we got some strings in here. Trombones to fill in the low end.
Say it again from the back, Kirsten.
And then you gotta have a French horn solo, right? Like you have to have like.
Yes.
We have this little French horn solo going on here. The piano in there. Alright, let go. That's it. So let's play from the top. Verse.
Baby, yeah. Sing sweet elf boy, I'm your ugly babe. The sweater you need, but might not want baby. Might not want baby. Yes. You'd feel the warmth of mountain when it be snowing. I keep you from freezing, and at every party that you may be bleeding. So let the wine
The only thing I think it needs a little like some little fanfare kind of stuff here. One sec. On the chorus, right?
Yeah.
Yes, totally. Oh my gosh, the triumph! Yes. This ugly sweater is just vindicated in this song, you know? Wow.
That's what it needed. It was missing
Obsessed.
something.
Nico,
Ooh, that's
obsessed.
so great. That's so great. Everyone is loving it in the comments.
I mean, I could. There's more, right? Like there could be pizzicato
Yeah.
strings, there could be different textures, but this was, you know. If I bounce this and send it to you, Andrea, I think you could play it on your computer, on your phone, and then like, I don't know. I was like, because like we're getting latency, but I want to hear you sing it with it like in real time. You know?
Oh, dang. We could totally try. Because I could play it on my iPad and sing along.
Okay, hold on.
Well,
I'll
yeah,
bounce.
send it
I'll
to me
bounce
on
it over
Discord.
there.
Put it on Discord, yeah.
That's so exciting. Tony says, I don't know the original song, but it can't possibly sound better than this.
Here, here's
Greenmore,
the. Hold on.
Could never.
I think we've improved on it.
I think so too. Like it
Absolutely.
the original is a bop.
Tony, I was correct.
This is lovely.
Yes, you were.
Indeed, sir, indeed. We tip
I
our
also
hat to
feel
you.
like this is going to be Billy Mack's next big hit from Love Actually, like as
Oh
played
my
by
gosh.
Bill Nye. This is his next big hit.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
Andrea, should I Discord it to you? Is that?
Yeah. Do
Okay,
the Discord.
I'll send you a private message via Discord. Give me one sec. Where are you? Oh my goodness.
Where are you, snowman?
Here, oh, there you are. I was looking for your actual name. It's like, well, that's not what's on here.
What do I have? Oh yeah, Schmitz and Giggles.
Schmitz and Goggles.
Which is so funny.
Schmitz and Giggles. It's all
It
fun and
does make
games
me
until somebody
giggle.
giggles and Schmitz.
Okay.
Oh, that's
There's
fair.
it's to you.
It's all Schmitz and Giggles until somebody giggles and Schmitz.
It's gone through
Ah-ha-ha.
space.
Okay, I see it. And it has arrived with me.
Wonderful.
All right, let's see
This
if
was fun.
let's see if everyone can hear this if I play it.
At least like we'll get you in real time. Even if we lose some of the orchestrations, at least we'll
Yeah.
hear it.
Yeah.
Like that. See if you can
The
navigate
basics.
the different vibe, the different feel. I'm sure you're going to hear it right away. And it's got a little like 4-bar kind of intro off the top. You'll hear it as soon as it hits the 2 chord. It's like you're in.
Okay, let's see. I'm downloading it as we speak.
Wonderful. We've had some good lyric suggestions in there too. I think my favorite, where was the one?
I've drank too much eggnog. Please show me the loo.
That is pretty good. I loved Kirsten's Call Me Mariah because all I want to do.
Okay, everybody mute up.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay. I can't look at the lyrics and play it at the same time. Hold on. This is a problem. This is a problem. How do I solve this?
Could you open the lyrics on your other device? On your phone?
Yes.
Yes. See her.
I won't see you, but you will hear you.
But yeah.
Yes, you'll hear me. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's do this.
And although we love to see you, obviously.
Yeah.
Thanks,
this
guys.
This is what we're here for. This music is amazing.
Don't leave me at home.
So
you'll be sad if you do. Don't be Cinderella. I'm not your glass shoe.
Wow. Okay, next time. That's what we're going for, apparently.
Amazing.
Okay.
No problem like Mariah.
Let's start it from the top. Okay. Don't put me away. Who'll impress your friends if you can't wear me, darling? If you can't wear me, darling. Sing sweet elf bard, I'm your ugly bae. The sweater you need, but you might not want, baby. That you might not want, baby. Here we go. I want you to feel the warmth of my weaving when it be snowing. I keep you from freezing. At every party, the tear may be fleeting. So let the wine flow. Let's show off this fit girl up into the light. I'm your ugliest sweater. We'll both shine tonight. Don't leave me at home now. You'll be sad if you do. Sorry, if you drink too much eggnog, I'll be there for you. My elf bard and me. Yeah. My elf bard and me. Yeah. This is amazing, baby.
Oh my gosh, I'm so impressed.
Was so fucking good.
Thank you, everybody. So happy to sing it live.
Oh,
that
wonderful.
is a rare. We have not done that for a mic drop yet. So if you were present,
the legend, the hat, the sweater, the legend.
It all came together to make the magic.
Happy to oblige, everybody.
Well, folks, that is the end of our hour. So I think most of you who are in the audience are Patreon members anyway. But if you're not, now's the time.
Sign up, everybody.
You will get this full version when we have it done. And bravo, Nico. Brava, Andrea. I am never not impressed with you two, but especially on this kind of crunch, like amazing. Amazing.
The two of us are like, it's peanut butter and jelly. It's unstoppable. Yeah. It's
classic. It's classic.
The dynamic duo that is Nico and Andrea. You better watch out, world.
Well, friends, you're all amazing. We will see you back.
It couldn't handle it.
It had enough. It was too awesome. It had to make a break for it back into normal life.
Too dynamic. Yeah.
Everyone have a wonderful week. We will be back next week. Not entirely sure who will be composing and lyricking next week, but we will have someone here for you, and we can't wait to do it. Honestly, last one before Christmas, guys. It should be fun.
Prepare for the festive fun and games.
Yes. I'm excited, like reindeer games, but even better, I'd say. All right, friends, have a great evening, morning, night.